We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Gallen is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping in, Brett Beatty, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ahmed ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, J.D. Davis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Runner goes for second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Michael Wacha will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Nick Ahmed.
In now, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, are on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Starling Marte.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth. The first baseman, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dominic Smith. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Zach.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here's Eduardo Escobar.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Now here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career line against Waka, he's 1 for 5. A ball and a strike. Vogt, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2, here it is. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Diamondbacks. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Leading off to the net.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jake Marisnick.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Two strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yep.
1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in once again, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Vogt gathers. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next for Arizona, Josh Rojas. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
1-0.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Rojas, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Tim LeCastro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there.
13.
That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waka steps into his windup, the 2-2 pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Marisnik on the move. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1 now.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there at the knees, strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The designated hitter.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-1 pitch. God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets strand 1. On to digging in next will be Starling Marte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lowry to play this one at short. Scooped up, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now to the plate, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks through 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
So stepping in, Zach Collins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The center fielder, number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Floats in a hole. 0-2 to him. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Pitch on the way. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Waka looks in. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Striding in, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5, Brett Beatty.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brett Beatty. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way.
Ball. We're playing 11, 1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. Digging in, Josh Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Fouled off. And another foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Rojas becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now the pitch. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman Cano. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Waka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-0 now. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Rojas arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 2.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's too high.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Line toward right center. LoCastro will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Jerry Squamilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Christian Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2, full count. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his. Merrill Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29.
New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Jake Marisnick.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The playing team, 2-2.
Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Rojas. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Brett Beatty.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Beatty. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Junior Guerra makes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 41.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Guerra, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 the count. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. The 1-0. Shreve has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 3-0, here it is.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Up next to the diamond.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. He's set, now the pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Edemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A step on the bag for 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in, Josh Rojas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Still down. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Vogt over to his right. One away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Zach Collins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Bases are empty. One man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jake Marisnick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Tim LeCastro. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Dylan Betances, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Betances rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Starling Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Has a look, now the pitch. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Metropolitans came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jerry's Familia gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dylan Betances earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Mets have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luke Weaver will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Brandon.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Leadoff man at third following the triple to kick things off, so he'll try to bring him home here. Cano waits on the first pitch. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. Ahmed will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So here's Jeff McNeil, and a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And they get the double play at third. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The right fielder, Darling.
And he fouls this one off. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Nick.
And the pitch.
Oh, man.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The center fielder, Cattell Marte.
Into the box, Cattell Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And there's ball 1. The 1-1.
No, that meant.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Michael Conforto started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good. The designated hitter.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. This is pulled into right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
1 ball, no strikes to count. They'll come into play at 3:17. 3 homers, 9 driven in. 1-0, here it is. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Peralta going back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the inning now. Settling in now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on its way.
Oh.
One out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
There's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping up now, Kevin Cron, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Two and 0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He ripped a triple to open up the game. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Ahmed has it. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's off or not, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Nimmo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Peralta's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Swung on and hit in the air to left. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the third, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready now, Ildemaro Vargas. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. He is taken high above the zone. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Striding into the box, Carson Kelly. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings. So here's Pete Alonso, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on it.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Zach Collins, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball outside.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2-1.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
To the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Rosario makes a move from first. He pulls this one into right. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They lead it 1-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Now batting, Kevin Cron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that misses 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail this one 1-0. Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 6.
Out in front of it, strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Pete Alonso will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
0-1.
Ball 1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down in order go. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Calhoun.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
First offering on its way. Carson Kelly stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Corbin Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning, ready to roll. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Zach Collins.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Newman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Nimmo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. To the right side and through, a base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and they got him coming back to 3rd. 2 left for the Mets, but they're up 1-0.
7th inning, Gurriel. Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Gurriel.
Seth Lugo comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Seth Lugo.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 pitch. Here's Cano now at 2nd. On to 1st, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch on its way.
Ball out.
2 out, nobody on. hit weakly back to the mound. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The set and the 2-1. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Collins corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Line drive, base hit to right. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Alonso.
Pete Alonso will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Davis. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him, 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are two gone now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Zach Collins. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Third home run for him on the year. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
The center fielder, number 16.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1 home.
No, that's down.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. Bottom. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Kevin Crowe.
Standing in, Kevin Crowe. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The left fielder, number 9. Brandon.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Here comes Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 to count.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Chafin is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Chafin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Digging in once again, Ildemaro Vargas. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1-0 the count. And he'll step off and try again. The 1-0. One and one the count now. High pop-up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Carson Kelly. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count.
Full count now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fastball well outside. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on Ulysses Chassin gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand bout. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians fail to score. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Polanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back for Minnesota. Still no score. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. In his career, Reyes is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Reyes, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Arias onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And right into the shift. 0-1, here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Mitch.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bottom of the second here with no score. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. High and deep to right center. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting it, the third baseman,
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Domingo Santana, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
number 24, Domingo.
First pitch on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Batting it, the center
into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's in there for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting up, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. That's popped up. Sano in foul ground, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Set to get his day started, Jake Cave. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Santana is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. And right into the shift. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Greg Allen. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Indians go down. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
The third baseman, number 24.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Scoring is the runner from third as this looks to be extra bases. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon.
Number 50.
So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. So here's Jake Cave to the plate as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hernandez ranges back and he has it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
0-2.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 5 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball well outside. Two balls and a strike to count. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Santana now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Twins have a golden opportunity here. They've got themselves a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. A tag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 5 and the Indians nothing. In now, Domingo Santana will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a Fastball misses there, ball 4. Now to the plate, Luis Arias. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for Minnesota.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
3-1 to him now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Arias isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in, Jake Cave. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Top of the order. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Greg Allen. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The batter number 7, second baseman.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
From the stretch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Ramirez is the second out in the 7th inning.
Santana.
So now to the plate, Carlos Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
1-1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Reined in. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs in the inning. Adam Simber comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And another foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in, Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball just inside. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
The left fielder, number 24.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping up to the plate, Oscar Mercado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 55.
So striding in, Roberto Perez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone!
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter.
Zach Littell will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Into the box, Greg Allen. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of 2nd. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. From the stretch, check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Luis Arias is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
It's out 21.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The count now at 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope, upstairs. Ball 2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Sergio Romo answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
6-1, the final tally today. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ulysses Chassin earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Shane Bieber couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our...
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Shed Long collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox 11-2. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-2. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pummeled the Yankees 8-2. Darwinzon Hernandez got his first career win, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 5-3. The Angels got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. The Braves bested the visiting Padres 6-4. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-3. The Toronto Blue Jays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-2. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-0. The Cubbies defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. The Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.